I'm Dr. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup poll. This is the daily briefing for Tuesday, 17 July. Gallup looks in depth at Arizona Senator John McCain. John McCain bravely campaigning in New Hampshire this past weekend despite all of the disruptions for his campaign apparatus. Fundraising is down. A number of members of his campaign staff have been fired or have left. A lot of people say John McCain is going to ultimately have to withdraw from the race, but he's still up there, says he certainly will not. He still plans on getting the Republican nomination. Let's look at our data. New poll over the weekend, 16% for John McCain in our national poll of Republicans. That's actually the same as our previous poll. He's been in that 16 to 19% range over the last 4 polls we have conducted here at Gallup. Prior to that, to be sure, he was at times higher than the teens. In fact, he was at 28% at one point in time, not so long ago. However, he was down at 16% back in April as well. Still, over the last 3 polls, McCain has been in third, not second place. Former Tennessee Senator Fred Thompson has moved into second place now, and Rudy Giuliani remains the front runner among Republicans. What may be more significant is the drop in John McCain's favorable rating. Look at this comparison we've prepared for you here at Gallup. Back in February and March, an aggregate of a couple of polls where McCain was at 57% favorable rating. Now, over our last 3 Gallup polls, McCain's favorable rating has averaged 45%, so that's a drop of 12 points in his favorable rating compared to February and March. That's down. That's important. We looked internally to see where McCain has lost the most on this favorable rating among pure independents, that is, people who don't even lean to the Republican or Democratic Party. He's lost 21 points. McCain has also lost 18 points among moderates, and he's lost 15 points among moderate Democrats. This fits with conventional wisdom. A lot of observers have argued that McCain's more maverick appeal to independents, moderates, those in the middle, may have dissipated with his strong support for the Iraq War and President Bush and the immigration bill. What would happen if McCain did in fact withdraw from the race? To answer that question, we looked at McCain voters' second choices, in essence, pull McCain out to see what would happen. Who benefits? Rudy Giuliani, the front runner. He gains 8 points without McCain in the mix. 2 points are gained by Mitt Romney and Fred Thompson, 1 point by some other candidates, but basically the front runner Giuliani gains if McCain withdraws. Join us tomorrow on the Daily Briefing as we will look at Dick Cheney, among other results from our new weekend Gallup poll. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup poll with Democracy on Demand.